That was quick.
You're not by yourself. Well, you were clapping alone
I'm
before.
sorry.
This
Don't you
last
hear all of that applause?
this last segment, you were over here clapping by yourself
Yeah.
at the camera.
Right. That's what we do.
I'm being supportive. Like a good TV wife, I'm being supportive.
Well, thank you,
See
TV
there?
wife.
Isn't that my role, Daniel?
That is your role.
To stand beside
you're doing a
stand
good.
beside you and be supportive.
That is right.
That's exactly
Wow.
me. There.
Can I have that like the other 23 hours a day?
Yeah, well, I'll talk to
Probably not.
Betty about that. I'll
Okay.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Did you see the Cowboy and Aliens movie?
I did. Awesome.
Okay. Those of you who watch every week know about that.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Cowboys and Aliens. You know, there's not
Christy.
very many cowboy movies out anymore, and I have.
They had to morph them with some aliens.
They had to morph them, and I'm a science fantasy kind of guy anyway. So it was my genre. That's my genre.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go see The Help. Right, Christy?
It's fabulous.
Oh, you've already seen. Don't tell
Seen
me.
it.
Don't
It's
tell me. Go
fabulous.
see it.
I'm not going to tell you a
Christy
word
Keirn
except
is here.
don't miss it.
The
I
Help.
will be there.
Oh,
fabulous.
I see. I know which one you're talking about. I don't know who's in that.
Well, Sissy Spacek is really the only character you might recognize.
I know Sissy Spacek,
Yeah.
but I didn't see her in
Yeah.
any previews.
She's in there.
She's
and
in it.
Cicely
I
Tyson.
love the book, and so my
To me, the movie is better than the book.
Really?
And I love the book too.
I'm gonna go see it.
Do it.
Good. Good.
And then Christy and I can get together next week and talk about it.
you can-
Absolutely.
Are you coming next week?
I can if you want me to.
So we can talk about
I'm
movies.
always
Oh,
up
if you
for
want
it.
to.
Do movie reviews.
Or we could
You can
talk at
do.
school.
You
Would
can
you
do.
prefer us to talk at school? We can do
Yeah,
that.
but we know we never get to see each other at school because she's in the other building.
I'm
And
getting
trust
whiplash
me,
here, going back and forth.
People all the time say, "Oh, I bet you see." It's
I
like,
know,
no,
I know.
We're in different buildings.
We're
We might
busy,
as well be
busy,
working
busy.
across town from each other.
It's true.
And if you
Because-
were with each other, you probably couldn't stand each other for 15 minutes.
I don't know about that. I like
You
Sandy a
stand
lot.
me for an hour.
Well,
You have to.
I'm at my limit.
I like
at
Sandy
that
a lot.
point.
Oh, well, good. See, this
could
is
stand to
Christy
see her
Keirn,
more.
and you're head of PR. Isn't
I
that
am.
what You're the head of
Marketing.
PR out there on the campus.
Uh-huh, yep.
And today you're going to talk to us about something new is formed.
Yes.
I got a little tidbit of this
Yes,
happening the other day.
exactly.
We now have a performing arts council.
We do. Similar to COPA, the former Council on Performing Arts, or Committee on Performing Arts in town.
Okay.
We have formed a Performing Arts Council. Caroline Carroll is the chairman. And we have just a fabulous group of community leaders who have come together. Some of the original members of the COPA group, Katie King-Risk, Terry Ware, Denise Clark, and others.
Some experience in
Yes,
that. Very
yes,
good.
bringing the arts to Mountain Home. This series is separate from other concerts that go on at the Shed. We're affectionately known as the
the
Shed.
Shed, yeah, we call
The
it.
Veda Shed Community Development Center, of course, has concerts all the time and things like that. But this is a separate series that will be an annual series. There are patron levels available, so you could be a patron of the arts, performing arts, or buy a season ticket package. And you just won't believe who we've got coming for our first season.
Well, I'm interested to find out.
Well, at our grand opening of the Veda Shed Community Development Center, we had the Arkansas Symphony Orchestra, Philip Mann, conductor. It was Philip's, he was just recently hired with the Symphony. He is going to be back September 8th, I believe. I want to make sure I tell you the right date. Thursday, September 8th. They will be performing our very first concert of the season. They will be followed in November, the Monday before Thanksgiving, November 21st, by the Great Russian Moscow Ballet performing the Nutcracker.
Wow.
There's your nutstand.
I'm telling you,
Okay.
and there's an opportunity for children in our community to perform with the Nutcracker. There will be an audition. It's going to be fabulous. So we're really excited about that.
Well, the excitement is you just can't go see a ballet
You
or an
can't.
orchestra just any day of the
Any
week.
day of the week,
Yeah,
absolutely.
unless you want to drive 150.
You're
Right.
exactly
Right.
right. Can you imagine children someday being able to say, "I performed with the Moscow Ballet, the Nutcracker"?
And the Nutcracker.
I know.
They're
I
saying,
know.
we're at Mountain Home Arkansas.
Mountain Home Arkansas.
Mountain Home
Exactly.
Arkansas.
Exactly.
So we have the Symphony
We
and the
do,
Nutcracker.
and then in April, on the 26th, we have the Golden Dragon Chinese Acrobats. Also a fabulous group. We're very excited. The COPA group brought them years and years ago to Mountain Home, and it was a fabulous show. So they're bringing them back for our very first season in the Veda
Now,
Shed
are
building.
they, I guess they're based in overseas, but they come here
Yes,
for a
and they're
tour?
performing right now in New Jersey and up in
Okay.
on the East Coast, and they'll be with us April 26th.
So they stay in the United States?
Yes, for a
For-
season.
okay, for a
Yes,
season.
Exactly.
Okay.
But people
Exactly.
can
Awesome. So
call
excited.
now and buy season
They
tickets.
can. Tickets just went on sale this week.
Okay. Now, if you buy a season ticket, do you get better seats?
If you buy a season ticket, you get a discount.
You get a discount.
Yes, and there are some perks to buying a season ticket. Just that you do get a discount, and you do have an opportunity to choose your seats and keep the same seats for the whole season.
Oh, okay.
If you want to buy individual tickets, you can do that, and those are available online too. But we'd love for people to buy a season package because it's going to be a great season, and you don't want to miss a show anyway.
Okay.
Do you pay more for the same seats?
Individuals, yes, all the tickets are the same
Okay.
price. The seats are the same price, but you get a discount if you buy a whole season package versus an individual show ticket.
So there's some incentive there for buying a season
There
ticket.
is.
Yeah.
There are some patron packages as well. If a family or a business wants to be a patron of the performing arts, there are some benefits. There are going to be some pre-show receptions. There are going to be an annual party for the performing arts patrons, and all kinds of perks like that. So it might be an incentive to go ahead and be a patron of the arts as well. Some of the patron packages include season tickets with them. So all the information is available on the Veda Shed website, which is www.theshed.com.
So that's a separate site.
It is. There is a link on the ASU Mountain Home website.
I was wondering, because that's where a lot of people are going to go
yes,
first looking for it.
ASUMH.edu, but the Shed has its own website, theshed.com, SHEID.com, theshed.com. And then in the Baxter Bulletin, we're going to have our Performing Arts Series brochure available. The Baxter Bulletin is sponsoring the insertion of that brochure in the paper for us, and so it'll be out for folks to find, and we hope to place them in different areas around town. So call the school if you have any questions at all. But yes, it's going to be a great season, and we're really excited.
That's nice.
Yes.
Now, the performing arts portion of the Veda Shed Center there, that doesn't include the other artists that are coming throughout the year.
The other concerts, we're calling that the Shed series, the Shed concert series, and those are different. You buy individual tickets for those because the genre is varied. We have some contemporary Christian artists already lined up, country artists lined up. For example, Justin Moore will be here on September 21st. He's an Arkansas native with 2 hit country songs right now. But those are very, very diverse in their music genres. So those will stay individually priced as tickets, but available on the website that I gave you earlier. The performing arts are going to do Broadway style plays and performances like this of this caliber.
What about like the Gaston lecture series? That's still held in the Shed.
Absolutely.
And then also the Arvest concert series.
And those are free and open to the public always.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we have some of those. We have the whole season scheduled for those as well.
So you can you go on to the school's website or the Shed website?
Excuse me. You can find out about those. The first Gaston lecture is going to be Jimmy Dykes, who's an ESPN sportscaster from Arkansas, and he's going to be here September 27th. And then Guy Hovis will be our first Arvest concert this year. He's on October 6th. He was on the Lawrence Welk Show. You might remember Guy and Ralna. That's free and open to the public. Absolutely. He's fabulous. A fabulous singer still.
Well, wonderful.
So he'll be here, and if you're a patron of the arts, you get preferred seating, reserved seating at those events. It's free and open to the public, but if you're a member of the Performing Arts Series patrons, you'll have reserved seats at those events, and there will be some meet and greets with those artists as well.
Now, is the patron like a one-time donation?
It is an annual donation.
Oh, it's an annual donation
it is.
to be
It's
so
an
you
annual
continue to
patron
be
series.
part of.
Exactly.
Cool.
The levels start at $100 and go to $2,500 to $5,000. So we can accommodate any budget, but there are lots of perks, and they're all built.
Now, you talked about Broadway Plays coming here.
Yes.
Now, where are they coming from? New York City, Broadway,
we hope
or
so.
off
Yes,
Broadway,
and there are traveling versions of shows, and the Performing Arts Council is looking right this minute at next year's lineup, and so there is just no telling what we'll see here. There's no telling.
That's amazing.
I know.
And
now they're
having
going
it right
to
here.
have the facility.
Yes, we do have the facility, and we have the 824 fixed seats that people are accustomed to seeing, but just this week and over the next 3 weeks, we'll be adding twice that many. We'll be adding another 800 in the back.
Yeah.
Those are retractable, so they can be pushed back when we need the space for banquets.
They're also tiered.
And they are also tiered, upholstered with armrests,
exactly.
just like the seats in the front.
Like the seats. So
exactly.
Everyone will have a wonderful viewing experience.
Everybody will have a wonderful seat.
Yeah.
And in fact, for the Justin Moore concert, they're selling those as general admission. You won't have an assigned seat back there. You can sit wherever you want, but it will be on the risers with a great view.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And a discounted price. So it's going to be great. We're really excited about the future for the building. It's just fantastic opportunity for Mountain Home and the Twin Lakes area to come out and see really wonderful art and performances.
And your first performing art an event is coming
September
when?
8th.
September 8th.
Arkansas Symphony Orchestra. And I will tell you, Philip Mann doesn't travel to all of their performances. He is worth coming just to see. He is an incredible performer himself and musician himself. But he, as a conductor, I've never seen a conductor perform any better in his role as Philip does. So we're very fortunate that he will be here in Mountain Home.
Yeah, well, I can tell you that watching it on television and being there is two entirely different experiences.
Yes, and the acoustics are so fabulous in that building. There's not a bad seat in the building anymore, ever. It's just wonderful. So we're really looking forward to the season and the year. But the Shed.com, we would love for folks to go check it out.
That's where everybody gets all their information. And tickets are on sale.
They are on sale now. Season tickets or individual individual tickets for the season, and some of the concerts they have upcoming are on there as well.
Oh, well, good.
Exciting. Christy, thanks so much for coming by.
And we appreciate you letting us tell you about what we've got going on.
Appreciate all the good stuff going on. And was you going to say something?
Well, no.
I felt this you were going to
add something. No, I just said sounds good. The Chinese ballet thing, not the Chinese acrobat thing. I think that'd be pretty cool. I've seen the Nutcracker before at Christmas one year when I was in Florida, and that's cool to go to a real ballet. And that's my only real ballet experience. By the way,
the great thing about these is the production value is up there.
Absolutely.
And when you go see a play or a concert or something with all the lights and the the costumes and the scenery and all that, it makes it
about
for a great
live
thing.
Performance, which when they do it, even if they're quote unquote showing it live, they've got all the goods going.
Goodness.
But when you're there and you can feel it, and even just like I said, watching plays and stuff, I enjoy. Because you think, hey, if they mess up, I'm right here, baby.
Absolutely,
we can hear it.
And to think that 50 little children are going to be able to perform with them. Ages 6 to 16 from Mountain Home and the area. Ballerinas from here. Annie is coming up. It's an annual fund event. I hope to come back and talk to you about that a little more. But
please do. Yeah,
we have a great opportunity for some people in town to audition for Annie. Absolutely.
I heard about that. I thought, wait, there was something else about Annie.
The 24th and 25th of September. So I'll come back before and tell you about that.
Christy, thanks so much.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
And we'd like to thank all the guests who've been on the show this week, and we're out of time.
We want to thank Joe Rainey.
Thanks, Joe.
You're my man. Right here, Joe.
Take the pressure off me.
You made my day.
I'm glad to see you back. See you next week.
I will not be going on another trip until next summer, so you're stuck with me now for months.
Oh boy, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Yeah, I'll deal with it. We'll see you again next week.
Bye.